I went back the other way so we could have a walk. Uh-oh, whose poop was this? What are they eating? Berries? Dirt? I don't know about that. I got the 2 dogs and me. I don't have my knife with me or the bear spray because I think of this place as being popular. I don't know who's doing the running on the sides. It could be us, the people. I would imagine that if it was a bear, he's gonna take the trail. Or she. Hopefully it's not a she with cubs. Otherwise, I think we're okay. And even if it's a she with cubs, I think they'd probably grab their kids and run the other way. But I could be wrong. And dead. I think if I see a bear, I'm gonna take the leash off my waist so the dog can fight good, and then I'm gonna not let the dog fight it, but that's just in case, and then I'll try and get back to the car with both dogs. What I expect, because of what I've seen, is there's bluff charges, and I mean, I don't think they really want to try to eat the hardest meal, you know. So it'll be like a territory thing, and we won't challenge the territory. We'll leave. So I don't think there'll be any problem. But you never know what their other encounters with people are. Maybe they yell and wave their arms. You can see that the bear comes down here often because that was old poop. So it's probably just a path. I wonder when it comes. Probably in the daytime, like right now, when nobody's really walking here. So it can be all alone by itself. And it's gonna come and it's gonna say, "Hey, are you walking my trap line?" And I'm gonna say, "No." What if it comes from behind us? Wouldn't that be fun? No. That wouldn't be fun, would it? Hey, you stay in the back. I want you to get eaten. Wow! I didn't think that many people use this. Maybe they're just using a budget. I've never seen them do anything really down here. I mean, cut some branches. I don't think anybody would like you, but well, I did a mountain bike on this. It's really technical, but it's fun. But then there's spots that are so steep. But if you can do a mountain bike, then you can probably do an e-bike. But should you? I mean, that's kind of an interesting topic. Good boy, Guru. What do you need an e-bike for? I mean, you could do it all with gears and stuff. It really doesn't seem like bicycles ever were that hard, were they? Wow, big ass eagle. He was just sitting right there. Too bad he flew away. Wow, big plantain. This is a medicinal plant. We always just make a tea with it. It lowered my mom's blood pressure so that she could stop taking her blood pressure medicine. And that might be an easy fix, but you gotta do it when you take the small battles, you know? And they all add up. Which is kind of what I talk about, all those small bad things that happen to us. But anyways, in the wintertime, this is all covered with snow. And there's like you can hear the water running under it, but it's really easy to walk up it or down it, you know. We walk up through the woods sometimes, and then we get to up there and come down. I've been pretty close up by that thing where I'd say the first ledge. The first ledge there, which I mean it's a ways. Just because it's the first one doesn't mean it's not far away. Yeah, and that's pretty cool. Then it starts getting rocky and a little bit challenging to manage. I think this is the city or the state. Broken or cut? What if they had drones with lawnmower blades underneath them? A weed eater string. Weed eater string would probably be better. Just go, woo! You flying around with your drone. You could probably mow your yard. Why do you have to have wheels on the lawnmower? And it doesn't have to be some big ass thing. What if you had a drone that went out and like one of those Bushmaster things, just went out and swacked it all down? That'd be fun for you, wouldn't it? But actually, you know, you probably wouldn't even do anything. You just have your yard programmed into it, and obviously it can avoid obstacles. So if a cat or a squirrel or a person or anything comes around it, it won't weed eat them. I guess what you might want to say is, well, the cut that you get from a weed eater is not as good as a lawnmower. And then I would have to wonder, is that because of human error? Like a weed eater cut that's held perfectly level and straight, would that be ugly? I'm not sure. Sounds cool here. This is the last place you saw Max. And then he was ate by a bear. His dogs ran away. Yeah, so maybe I should keep Yuki because they're both faster than me. So Like, you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than your friends. That's always been the saying, isn't it? We're kind of walking back right now towards the house that's for sale out here. Oh man, I'd love to buy it. That'd be cool. But it'd be like cheating. I don't know. They don't eat animals, do they? Is that bear poop? Big old bear poop. And I don't see any, is that black stuff? Is that squirrel? How would can a bear catch a squirrel? Would you think so? Maybe by surprise. Can a bear catch a squirrel? By surprise. Dun, 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 dun. Ow! Another one with a stick in it. I guess that means it's old. Mushrooms, I didn't even think about that. Have we been seeing any mushrooms? Maybe that's what they're doing with these here knockdown bushers. They're looking for mushies. And that's not bear poop, that's hippie poop. Hippie poop. And the stick is what they wipe their ass with. Would that be interesting or what? What? I'm doing 2 videos today. The first one's me complaining, so if you like me doing that, then watch that. If you don't, watch this. Maybe you like them both. I do agree with Howdy Makowski a lot of the things that he says. I don't know about this. I mean, I'm not saying it's not plausible or anything like that, but isn't there other things that are plausible too? I mean, how do we choose which one's more likely to be occurring? Come on. Come on. Go, come on. I saw this video. I'm drawing a blank now. Oh yeah, over by Kinnick, where I went 4x4ing. Where I was showing you the glacier in one of the videos. I don't know which one. And I'm not up close, but you know, from far away, right when we got there, I was like, oh, that way over there is the glacier. We can drive there some days, but no, probably not today. I don't want to go down, so we're gonna turn around. Let's go back. Come on. Anyways, I saw this video where the guy was taking the train, the Alaska train, and there's all these people on there, and they get off at the spot where they can walk to this glacier, and there's like a big area where a whole bunch of people could be there, but there's only like 20 people there. Maybe that was how many were on the train or something, I don't know. And they're all walking around, and this guy's got a raft and he blows up this raft, and he says he's going back. I didn't watch the video, but I skipped through it, and at the end he's like not doing what he said he was gonna do, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But people were talking about things left in the woods. That's horrible, and come on, what are we gonna do with the world when it's all destroyed? It doesn't stay on top, and it'll just mix in. Your little plastic thing or whatever it is, it'll become some kind of glib or glob in the future. It becomes the earth, you know what I mean? Because it goes down. You put dirt over the top of it, and it's gone, just like the buildings. I don't know. I think when you put it all in one spot, that's when you start doing damage. Then you get like veins and runs. We got a run of plastic here from 2 millennia ago. Maybe plastic turns into gold. Wouldn't that be the funniest shit? Oh no, you see, its composition wouldn't allow that. Yeah, well, what if it's magic? Do you believe in magic? And it goes through lots of different phases. It changes for no reason, and it reaches in things from around it. Boom. Uh-oh, don't step in the bear poop. He'll think you're him. It's like trap. You step in the bear poop, and now he can smell you, and he'll find you wherever you go in the forest. Wouldn't that be interesting? I was talking with the people at the weed store yesterday, and I was saying, I don't think, I want you to learn it, and I think it's good to know and everything, and it'll make your life better, but I don't think we should really focus too much on farming for our first venture out of the thing. I don't see why you couldn't farm before you got out. But I mean, if you're like me and the shit hits the fan and you're not prepared, you're not gonna start farming. I guess you should, but you're not gonna be farming. You're gonna be foraging. So you gotta know how to forage. And who knows, if you could just forage, why would you spend your effort on farming? I'd spend very little effort. I'd do more cultivating than farming, I guess. Encouraging all the plants that I like to find a home, a natural home, in an area close by me. But I wouldn't go do it. Don't you think that the plant wants to be the best that it can be? What if you just put it somewhere where it was good to go? And then all it would be harvesting it responsibly. It doesn't really seem like anybody's managing the mushrooms. People, And I'm not against these people. Maybe there's no problem at all. But there's these massive groups of, well, I don't know if it matters or not, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So there's these massive groups of families that go out there and they pick all the mushrooms, and then they take them back and they sell them. Which, you know, I guess it's cool for the people that can't, don't want to, whatever reason, they're not picking the mushrooms. So maybe they went there and the mushrooms were all already picked by this family that camps there, and there's 30 fucking people. If you go around those people while they're picking the mushrooms, they kind of act like it's their area and you shouldn't be there. People put up signs, private property. I watched the show QI. And they tell you weird facts and things. And one of them was, it's just as effective as a policeman to put a picture of a policeman in an area. It's just as effective to put a policeman in an area. I mean, if a cardboard cutout of a policeman, a life-size cardboard cutout of a policeman. Come here. What are you doing? And then one of the people on the show said, oh yeah, well, I actually did a documentary on this. And they did studies. I don't know who did the studies and what the studies were actually, but he said studies. And they found that it's just the eyes. It doesn't even have to be a policeman. The human eyes looking back on you give you a deeper sense of morality. You have to be a better person when somebody's looking. Even a cardboard cutout. It's like your physical brain knows, yeah, I don't think that's a person. I think that's a cardboard cutout. And it's right. But your intuition and all that is trying to save you always. And it's like, hey, don't steal. Don't hurt that person. So just somebody else being there looking at you makes you act different. Interesting. We've got all these mannerisms programmed into us. You're not allowed to go against authority. The horrible coffee girl is above me because I want a coffee from her. Why give a horrible coffee girl authority? Why? And you could say somebody else gave it to her. But I go to her, and that gives her authority over me. And that's stupid. I felt like throwing my coffee on her. But I didn't. Windy. We already went up there. Come on. It's a really warm wind. What do you think about the temperatures? I see all these things. Does anybody believe in the sun simulator? Sun simulator? Hey, son. Yes, Dad? You're not real. No? What am I, Dad? We don't know. A big light bulb, maybe. Oh. Gee whiz. What's that mean? I don't know. Everything's getting hotter. Is it because we got a second sun? A second light bulb turned on? I think that's weird. I don't think it's... You think it could be man-made? I mean, what? It's closer? Do you think it's 3,000 miles up? 33 miles wide? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Smell bear down there? Oh, did you know that the S on Superman on his chest doesn't mean S? Hey! It's some kind of symbol from the planet he was from. Isn't that goofy? I forget what it means. Something with an H. Humble. I don't know. Wouldn't that be dope? Buy that fucking house. I walk my dogs here every morning. I'd make friends with that bear pooping. We'd go poop with him. We'd meet up for poop sessions. He'd show me what those berries are he's eating. Except for, you know, what kind of troubles me is those berries still look like berries. In the wintertime, I came down right there. You come down that steep ass spot. We ain't going in the bush, don't worry. Hey, up here. Yuki, come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. We're just looking, Yuki. Ouch. Okay, hold on. Let me go first. Good boy. Alright, go. Straight across. Point.